Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Power to the People. Today's beverage is a very nice cup of green tea. Lovely, lovely. So welcome back to Power to the People, where in a previous episode we were finishing off one of the campaign missions in Finland, boy. And that means we've done Denmark, Finland, and now have access to Brighton, Montpellier, a couple of others like Sydney and such. So yeah, we can select another mission, and I think we're going to go to Brighton because, well, it's going to have a nice pier apparently. Brighton Palace Pier is a sight to be seen. During high tides it looks like it's floating on the water surface. During low tides it looks as if it's on 10-metre tall stilts. Thanks to an efficient power grid, lights are always on at the pier. We have 10 IP points, which is influence. So we have company customization and new maps. So we can choose name and logo and things like that. I'm not going to do that just yet because, quite frankly, it doesn't really have much mechanical effect. So this is, let's see, perks and challenges. Gas stoves, no power spikes for residential customers at dinner time. North Sea gas, low running costs for gas-fired power plants thanks to cheap gas coming from the North Sea, and phones still work. Residential customers only get unhappy after 2 hours without power, and the cryogenic air technology is available here even if you don't have it unlocked from the influence points. Cryogenic air technology. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll check this thing out. So apparently gas-fired power plants should be cheaper, so are those the ones we're going to run with? I don't know. What I do know is that we don't have access to the efficient or the really good substations, so we'll have to go with the standard ones. So it means a lot more substations. You've been hired as a manager of the local electric company in the Brighton area. In order to improve yourself, you need to keep customer satisfaction over 50% for 50 days. So same as before. So congratulations to your promotion and welcome to Brighton. You'll find bigger challenge here than some of your previous assignments, as cities will develop more quickly with higher density buildings. On the upside, weather is mild and natural disasters are unlikely. So we can see we have Brighton here, currently not powered, and there's the theatre. Oh, that's pretty good. So we've got like a roller coaster on the back. I actually haven't been to Brighton, so I don't know how. I was going to say how accurate it was. I assume the real Brighton isn't cell shaded, but yeah, as you can see, we've got like different stalls and like tents and so forth, so pretty nice. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll check out our power plants. We've got a gas-fired power plant there, which is apparently cheaper. Yeah, the operating cost compared to coal is, well, it's lower operating costs, but it also doesn't have much. It's actually 60 megawatts lower than coal-fired, but the not in my backyard bonus is only 20, so I might run with that, and then I'll also maybe go ahead and have a look at maybe the biomass plant. And I've just realised there's the Hydroelectric Dam. Interesting. Cheap and reliable source of electricity, but can only be placed on very specific locations. Let's see where we can place that. We can place the Hydroelectric Dam across here if we wanted to. Oh, brilliant. So 100 points for that. If we were, sorry, 140 generic units of currency to build the Hydroelectric Dam. Can we rotate this round? It's not rotating. But yeah, we may go ahead and build one of those later on. Just putting it there just looks really, really, really silly. So anyway, what else do we have access to? We have the Cryogenic Air Plant, the ultimate storage solution, high capacity with fast charge and discharge, but with a hefty price tag, 90,000 generic units of currency. So that is the yeah, that is our storage that we have, so we may be able to focus on storage, perhaps. Anyway, we're going to run with a gas-fired power plant. I'm going to place that probably over here. That should be fine, so that's going to be 70, actually maybe a little bit further, because they're not in my backyard bonuses. The range, rather, is quite large. Placing it there might present some issues, because obviously we've got quite a large map. It goes, whoa, it goes really far back inland there. Okay, we'll have to see how we get on there. The Palace Theatre, how much does it... Palace Theatre? Palace Pier, how much power does it consume? It doesn't actually say, but the peak power was about 20. I should point out the game time is continuing, and I can't I can't pause it at the moment. Let's go to a high-tech substation, and we're going to place that in here, and obviously run our cable across to that, like so. Not going to build any storage just yet, but what I do want to do is run in the power like so across here, and then maybe down and then into that like so, and it means that the second one can run across like this, and that should hopefully power up all of that. And then we got a little bit further at the back, and that should be find there. There we go. Okay, so everything is powered up, so everyone should be fairly happy and content. I'm tempted to maybe go with some of this storage first, so we'll see how things go. In terms of the game crashing, no, I would have thought it crashed there for a moment. In terms of our research, I'm not entirely sure which way we're going to go down. The research agreement thing seemed to be okay, but I don't know if I was utilising it to its full potential last time. We'll see. I mean, it's 8 points. Oh, there's the theatre all lit up. It actually looks better at night, doesn't it, I think, with all of these lights. And what on earth was that? It's something getting constructed, but it sounds like an explosion. So this is working perfectly fine. We have a new city being built in 7 days, and the gas stove effect is currently ongoing because they're having... Well, it says they're having dinner, but now this is sort of an interesting point. So people say breakfast, lunch, dinner, but up north, it's normally breakfast, dinner, and tea. Yeah, and then some people also have supper as well. Okay, let's just go with a uniform convention, really. It depends, let's say, where in the UK you are from. There's a big storage solution system, and I'm very tempted to place it up the top here out of the way, because that can store so much. Maybe if we put it more decentralized, we can have other things connected to it. That might be a good idea. Either way, I'm going to go to the next day. There's no point in waiting. We can generate, what is it, up to 100 megawatts, so I'm not concerned about the power draw over here. There is some research points. We've got reinforced transformers. Substations can operate at a minimum capacity for longer, or maximum capacity. And staff trading, which is to do with power plant cooldown for its maintenance. I'm going to go with that one, and I am going to spend a ridiculous amount of cash on getting in this storage. Now, this may be a hideous mistake, but we shall see. So this is now outputting, and it's going to try to store everything in there. It can store 120 megawatts. Wow, okay. Let's just go to max speed and get that charged up. And it means now that the power plant can crack on doing its own thing, but we don't need to necessarily keep generating. And it means actually that whenever the next city is built, we can probably just bring it off from the Cryogenic Air Plant and go from there. But anyway, we've got something else to be powering up here, so I'm going to run this down like so. The reason for that is that this line is already running, I wouldn't say running hot, but it's certainly up there. I wonder when the next maintenance cycle is going to be for our power plant. I'm not too sure. There is a... What's that? That is... Oh, good money. That is a shopping street, it says there. Research, we can go for upgraded generators. Obviously don't need that. We'll go for reinforced transformers because, well, we can, and there's nothing else we can really go for. After that would be wind turbines and pollution filters and so forth. It is raining. Extinct bird rediscovered. Local bird species that were thought to be extinct and resurfaced after many years. As the population numbers are still small, the protected area will be established, so we can't transfer power through certain power lines. Let's see where it's going to be. It's still yet to be defined. It's yet to be defined, so let's see where that goes. But it's just going to go there, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Money's okay, but I'm very, very conscious that the new city is going to be in 3 days, and I've got very little money, so this is going to be interesting, whatever happens. And brilliant. Stop. We are not producing any. We're not sending any power. Let me just do that. So what's happened there is we can't build in here, and we've got 59 hours. I'm going to have to obviously build around that like so. It means that we could probably just use that cryogenic air plant if we needed to, but yeah, we just still do that little bit of building there and see how we get on. 34 hours for the next building, and see that we got 63% customer satisfaction because it was on a faster speed, so that's bad. I mean, this will go back up, so I'm not too concerned about that. There we go, it's gone back to the 100% there, and that's job done. But that was very close to being a fail just because it was going so quick. High efficiency transformers reduces power losses at substations. That's pretty good. I, however, might go for... I might actually just wait until the new city has been founded, then I can build from there. Speaking of the new city, where do we think it's going to be? Should we just guesstimate? I think it's going to be here. I don't know why. I'm really hoping actually it's going to be there because then I can just build straight across from here. Oh, it's over here. So we've got Brighton there and Penshurst? Anyway, it's over there. So we want from here then this to come down, connect up to one of these. 10 grand, no. Let's pull it a little bit further back to there. It's costing a little bit more because we're having to destroy some things. That can go into there. That's fine. So it has to go through this cryogenic air plant. I don't know how good or bad that is. Oh, we can't even build there. Not enough funds. Wow. I can't even build in there. Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to speed it up. Don't have a choice. There we go. There's the money that I need for that one. So this is going to come... I'm going to build this across. Like that. And that's going to go in there. Because another one's going to come out and run around. Obviously, we're going to have to build across there as well. So this is being powered by the cryogenic air plant, which is obviously being fed from that one. Going to go with add campaigns. And that'll give us increases residential customer satisfaction by 5 percentage points. And yeah, we'll see what happens. The time remaining is 7 hours for this thing here. I mean, not that it matters because you can see it takes the most efficient route. It takes the most efficient route possible for it. So it's not going this way. But these ones, well, they're still in. There's no. I mean, if I remove them, does it really matter? I mean, if I was to remove these, it costs me to remove them. Actually, no. It costs me to remove the tree stumps and such, so I'm not going to bother with that. There's literally no point in me doing that. I'm noticing that this, however, this substation, that was getting to about maybe 2/3 of its power. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. I think most likely we'll build another substation here to power some of the rest of this. We've already got a nice medical clinic and a lovely park just across from it, which is good. Just want to tell you that you're doing a great job. Okay, says the Mayor of Brighton. Dynamic pricing. Industrial commercial buildings pay an extra 1 per megawatt. It's not bad. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if we can get some more money rolling in. We have a new city being founded in 11 days. The money is good. The transmission efficiency is only 87%. Whoa, hang on, what's happened there? Oh, so the power plant, I think for a moment there, went offline for maintenance. But the cryogenic air plant happily just sent all of its supplies over there. So no harm, no foul. We've got a suburban homes just been popped up there, so we'll just expand that along like so. How we're doing over here. This is expanding, but all of the connections are in and safe, which is fine. We've had total of 11 days as the CEO now. So we can see, oh, we've got some explosions. So we're going to repair that. And we are now going to delete that connection there. And we're going to put in some more lines. I did say I was going to do this at some point. And now it looks like the point is, well, now. And we're going to bring this across. And this is going to come down to there. And then we're going to demolish that section there. And job done. Now, I could keep them connected, and a lot of people did suggest different things in the last couple of episodes for connections and ways of doing things. If we connected up there, like, say, for example, we place one there, it's still, I think, it might not work. What I'm also considering is maybe just retrofitting this already. That's running quite high, and I'm a bit concerned that we probably need another one, and I think we probably do. That's going to go in there. I'm going to delete these. And then I'm going to run this into here. There we go. Just to take some of this drain off this one. As you can see, it says, what was it? About 2/3 of the draw was on that one. And if I delete that, yeah, that should be a lot less now. That's good. This one's okay as well. Unpowered blocks is currently 1. Where's the unpowered blocks? The unpowered box is there, no problem. Quickly run that in. Might as well delete that section as well. And 16 grand. We have some research points. High efficiency transformers, emergency generators, medical buildings don't affect customer satisfaction. Home battery backup. Do I go for research agreement? Oh, high efficiency transformers and then improve cables. I think that's probably the way to go. So we're getting up to a peak of about 50 megawatts by the look of it. Which is fine. These are all powered up. No issues there. That one's working fine. Over here is good. It means, though, that with our... Actually, no. I was going to say what it means is that with the peak being 50-odd megawatts, this thing can supply 100. Wherever the next city is going to be, again, we'll just take it off the Cryogenic Air Plant. Because it's only the peak. If the lower part is still 20-30 megawatts... then this can supply whatever it needs. So we went big with the Cryogenic Air Plant, so we must utilise it. Otherwise, what's the point? This thing, this high-tech substation I noticed got quite toasty for a second there. It was running quite high. 7 days for our next city. Building at the back there that has not yet been powered up. What I'll do then is run a cable along here and connect that up there. We'll probably just demolish that section. So I'm just keeping an eye on this. Can go to 50. Oh! Chemical plant. Satisfaction reduced because of proximity to the station, the high-tech substation. So, do I want to bring it back over? Quite frankly, no. We're on 100% for satisfaction. So I'll I'll put up and shut up with that one. Do you think we need to go for improved cable alloys? Whoa! That was a boom. Interesting. That power line broke. Why would that power line break? 100 megawatts. The draw for this is 11. I think it's just an event, like trees just fell on it or something. I actually watched a video the other day from, oh, what was it? Practical Engineering. Amazing YouTube channel. And they were explaining about the 2006 blackout in North America. I was like, interesting. Lots of stuff going on there. And it just showed basically a massive cascade of failures and issues. I'm a bit concerned that this is going to get overworked because of this chemical plant. So I'm going to retrofit the back here. That's not going to work. That's a problem. I want to delete that one. But then that house doesn't get powered up. But if I don't do that, then it flows back here and makes it even worse. So I'm going to have to do that. The only other option is to... I'm not too sure what the other option is to do. We'll see. We'll see. 4 research points. Yeah, that cable's getting hot. Right. So we need to change this one. I think we need a bit of an overhaul around here. I'm going to wait until tonight and then I'll do it. Okay. So, I'm going to delete this. We'll get a refund. Obviously, it's going to power all these down. Currently, my level of caring is 0. Going to delete those two. Going to place a high-tech substation. I mean, do I place 2? No, I think just the 1 for now. That can go there. We'll delete all of this for now. Because I want to run it across there and round into the back of that. That's going to power all that up. This thing is actually going to get its own dedicated connection. And then this one going to delete and go across to there. Because that chemical plant's got a fairly big draw. I mean, it's, well, it says about 4 megawatts, but it's just 4 megawatts. It's not going through the line. E-buses are here. The authorities of Brighton have just signed a deal to build an electric bus terminal. They have decided to replace a park with a brand new and very power-hungry building, particularly at night when the buses are charging. Don't you just love progress? Yes. Yes, I do. So where is this, then? Where is this bus stop? Soon. It's going to be soon. Built soon. Research-wise, we've got efficient storage, increased capacity of all storage, improved cable alloys. We're going to go with the cable alloys. There we go. So that should help us out. Just keeping an eye on the usage here. This is going up to... what are we on there? 41. Right, that's fine. Oh, the electric bus terminal is going to be at the back there. Okay, so I can't realistically power that thing. What I'm going to do is delete that. Brighton Pier is going to turn off. So much for all of the lovely lighting that it can have. And we're running cables round. In here. Try that again. This is really inefficient, but it means we're sharing the draw between these two now. That should be better. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, over here, everything is just fine. New city to be founded within 35 hours. 33. And there's 26 grand. Nearly 27 grand. One building is without power. Let's have a quick look. It is just down here. No problem. We'll just expand that across. And we are on about 75, 80 maybe kilowatts. Generation capacity is 1,000, but obviously we are using this storage. So even if we say have a 120 at some stage, well, this can handle it. I think without any big problem. Here, 120 it can output as well as the gas-fired power plant. So that, I think, the cryogenic air plant paired with green energy, so either whether it be tidal or solar or wind, stuff that does depend a lot more on the temperature and weather and such, I reckon you could happily run it with that, and that's probably what this map is about. So maybe a misplay in the original one, but there you go. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of power to the people. Not a bad start. We're on day 19. So yeah, day 19 out of 50. We have 2 cities and another one being founded in the next couple of days, and this thing is going to go down for maintenance shortly. So yeah, overall pretty happy with that, and very nice looking as well. But we're going to leave it there, and next episode we shall see how we get on. Money wise, 137,000, so I don't think that is enough for... oh yeah, we could potentially build... yes, we could potentially build a hydroelectric dam somewhere. When I'm going to place it like that, I hope it's not just one block in the middle of nowhere. I hope it actually bridges across. I hope that's just like a symbol to show like what it's roughly like. That's where it's going to go in that block. But if it is just a block, it'll be a bit disappointing. But we'll find out at some point, because I do anticipate building one of these. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.